It is a building that first hosted football way back in 1966 as EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready. 15, Ronnie. 15, Ronnie. Play. Two.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. But now it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They'll set up to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Todd Davis. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Exit.
Off the play fake. Clifford. Forced out to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Looking to throw. Clifford. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here we go. 60 yards.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down yard. To the 35.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You ready? Recon, 132 fighter.
56. Switch up.
On the ball. Hey, echo. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Shift. Hard. Shoot.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage.
Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Todd Davis. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. It was the free safety, LaMarcus Joyner, that time, able to make the play. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Clifford, flush to his right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
No. Blue draw Corkers. Go. Hey. Go.
Play. He's coming.
80 weapon. Leo. Go.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
70, Indy. Here we go. Let's go.
Back to throw. He'll find his running back here, Richard. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Richard. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Let's go. 10 Lobo. Protein spill.
He's checking. Crash. Shoot.
Let's go.
31.
Second and 15. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run it. Freeman. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, Delta.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And his pass incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a carry for Jacobs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Broncos 7, Raiders nothing.
Ready. Look, squeeze.
Here we go.
Greystone, travel.
36. Check. Switch it.
Second and 11. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Raiders on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is third and 11. He'll look to throw. Steps away. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Looking to throw. Clifford. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
No. Check 26.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Mike 51. He can't hang.
Get it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he finds Parker here, complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Look at me. Door.
They're going to try and throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Complete to Devontae Parker. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the 22-yard line.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, D.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Robert Quinn in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
Got it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Set. 18 Gator. Come on. 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Clifford, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going with Lindsey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Ready to break.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Gator.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Caught by Nelson. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
2nd and 4. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Credit the sack to Von Miller. They're going to look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Clifford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
On the ready.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared.
They'll look to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
31's the Mike. Cut. Slam.
5.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And it's caught. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the two-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Clifford. Got a man that's complete to Hamilton. And all the way down to the 26.
Here we go. Here we go.
A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Going to throw deep. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos push further out in front. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Next to score, Broncos 28, Raiders 19.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Go, go, go.
Smith.
56. Mike's 56.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. It got his man complete. Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Parker, 77 yards, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Once you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I just seen the invite pop up on my phone.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
I threw an interception.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted.
And I just said I'm gonna win this game, and then I had to go messing up.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage.
Oh no, he's not good. I mean, at least
those
him.
are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something you just don't have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you.
He must have just joined the league like me or something.
Your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you got to learn how to finish.
Yeah.
The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we good. I had Joe the Philly last night to see Fantasia, and then
before it turns into something big.
Came back like 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No, quarterback blitz would be
As
good.
usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Parker.
Good job, way to get him down.
Well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
Yeah, but you know, Cortland Sutton stepped up this game. Like I usually get him one-on-ones and usually like drop the ball and that. Wow. But
and the score will stay right where it is.
No, he was doing his thing.
You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
Yeah.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
I'm gonna take a shot right here.
Shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man.
Yeah, we got a bye week this week.
Fair to say the
Play New England next week. Thinking about going to the game. I'd have to take it. Just depending on.
I agree with you.
I ain't trying to be freezing out there. Right, hold on to the ball, man.
Quarterback and receiver dominated. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field. You go make a play on the football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to
Good
throw.
catch.
And he'll lay out and pull it in.
Come on, bro.
What a diving catch there. A pickup of
To do that, it says my his
the
connection
first
and my
down in the
connection.
process.
It does that. Like I don't know. And it's not my connection. Like I don't understand that. Maybe because of his Wi-Fi and then it's dragging him out. I don't know. Wow. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Fuck. I don't know how this works in this league. I don't know how that works. No, because every league's different. Wait a minute, they say when I get proof. How many minutes I have in third quarter? Let me see. Let me see something. How many minutes were in third quarter? You said how many? I see it now. Up to you, I don't... Oh, I can't run it back right now. Fuck. Almost had that too. Oh, How many interceptions I throw this year? I had to throw about 30, 40. 24 interceptions, that's terrible. It's bad. Man. I don't know how that works. Whatever. Watch the game. Somebody commented. Just replay. Replay what? I mean, let me ask him something. Alright, well, since we're replaying, I gotta do something. I gotta make a running back. Why is he stopping fullback? What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess that's cool. But, no, I'm not sure. They ain't got no wide receivers in here. Pretty nice though. Is he gonna play? I'm trying to stay on his leg like him, but he's not responding. Yeah, I'm gonna replay him. I'm gonna just watch my game on PlayStation View. But why you doing? I can scout some players. I need to go offensive line. My offensive line is terrible. I gotta re-sign Von Miller. I wonder should I trade him? Yeah, he's a beast, but I'm just saying, like, and I got signed Chubb, and him. I'm definitely resigning Cortland Sutton. Damn. Alright, so everybody, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my team together for another year.